The World 100 week is here, and on the show today, we've got everything you need to know leading into a big couple of days at Eldora. Let's go. It's Wednesday, September 7th. I'm Justin Fiedler. This is Dirt Tracker Daily. World 100 week at Eldora has arrived, and things get going tonight in Rossburg, Ohio, with the Dirt Late Model Dream Makeup Show. Back in June, we had the Million and Dream weekend at Eldora, but the Dream feature was postponed because of rain after just 14 laps completed. So tonight, they will line them back up and run the remaining 86 laps to crown the Dream winner and hand out that $128,000 winner's share. Chris Madden will lead the field back to green with Brandon Overton second, Hudson O'Neal third, Carson Ferguson fourth, and Tim McCready in fifth. The rest of the top 10 includes Kyle Strickler, Zach Dome, Chris Ferguson, Kyle Bronson, and Greg Satterley. Eldora Million winner Jonathan Davenport is back in 20th, but will definitely have enough time to move forward in this one. I'm super curious to see how this one plays out tonight because it feels like so much has changed since this race went green back in June. Both Chris Madden and Jonathan Davenport have continued to rack up wins and big cash through the summer, while Brandon Overton has kind of been up and down, especially lately. He was 26th at Batesville during the Topless 100. He didn't crack the top 10 in the USA Nationals, and he had to hard charge his way from 21st to 10th with the Outlaws just 1 week ago at Smoky Mountain. I'm sure that Wells team is bringing their best piece, but a win tonight or on Saturday doesn't seem to be nearly the lock it had been for Overton in previous trips to Eldora. Madden took 3 weeks off before this week, but that car that he actually started that race with back in June has been destroyed, so he's going to bring a different car. And Davenport was off last week after a summer of just stacking up Crown Jewel wins. I feel like you're going to have to look hard at those other guys in Davenport and Madden before Big Sexy for this one. And don't forget that earlier this year, I added the Eldora special events to the DirtTracker.com analytics section. So if you want to see recent history in these big races and all the stats to go along with it, you can find them at DirtTracker.com/analytics/Eldora. I'll continue to add race results there through the weekend as well, so those stats will continue to update. In advance of the Dream getting restarted tonight, any driver who isn't in the Dream field and has never won at Eldora is eligible for what they are calling the Chasing the Dream features. The track tweeted last night they currently have 65 cars who qualify to run those 5,000 win races, and they're projecting at this point 3 20-lap main events. So hot laps will get going at 6:30 p.m. We'll then do the possible 3 Chasing the Dream features, then hot lap for the actual Dream field, and then go racing. The remainder of the World 100 weekend schedule includes 2 nights of twin 25-lap features Thursday and Friday. Each of those pays $10,000 to win, with the 52nd World 100 going down on Saturday. The winner of that one will get $55,000. Drivers will earn points through the first 2 nights, which will then be used to set heat race lineups for Saturday. As of yesterday, the world entry list is over 100 cars and includes all of the dirt late model names you would expect. Unlike the Million and Dream weekend, though, there are no real outliers in the field except for one. NASCAR Truck Series driver Carson Hocevar is entered in a Kryptonite chassis with Vic Hill Power. Hocevar tweeted a photo of the car from the Nice Motorsports shop in North Carolina. It's the number 42, and it has Andy's Frozen Custard as the main sponsor. Hocevar has made other dirt racing starts this season, including at the Chili Bowl and with the Extreme Midget Series. In 2021, we had the Double World Weekend where Brandon Overton won the 51st World 100 and Jonathan Davenport followed that with the win in the 50th World 100. So Overton is technically the defending winner right now. Jeff Purvis, Billy Moyer, Donnie Moran, and Davenport are the only drivers to ever win the world in back-to-back years. Moyer leads all drivers with 6 World 100 Globe trophies. Over the last 7 World 100s back to 2015, we've had Bobby Pierce win, Tim McCready, and obviously Overton. But Davenport has won 4 of the last 7. The interesting thing for JD, though, is he wins in odd years, 2015, 2017, 2019, and 2021. His 2021 win, though, was technically in the 50th World 100 that was supposed to have taken place in 2020. So I'm not sure if that counts as odd or even. If the trend continues, though, Davenport may not be the pick in 2022. If you want to go beyond Madden, Overton, and Davenport, some other names that have run well at Eldora in recent years include McCready, Chris Ferguson, and Dale McDowell. And Greg Satterley and Johnny Scott also have prelim victories. If you aren't headed to Eldora this week, you can watch all of the racing live over on Flow Racing. If you need a Flow Racing subscription, click the link below in this video description or one of the Flow links over at DirtTracker.com. That gets you Flow and helps me out a little bit. We will continue talking Eldora all week long as the racing continues. And when it comes to dirt late model racing, it's been talked about a lot in 2022 about all of the money and high-paying races that have happened. The XR Super Series, though, has obviously been a big part of that. And late last night, XR CEO Barry Braun tweeted that the late model series will return for 2023 with a full schedule. He said they don't have details to share just yet, so we'll have to stay tuned for that and any future announcements. There are still 4 XR Super Series weekends left in 2022. They have Kokomo coming up September 19th and 20th. They'll be on the dirt at North Wilkesboro on October 28th and 29th. They'll be out in Las Vegas in November and then back to Alltech in Florida in early December. All of those races are either $20,000 to win or $40,000 to win. Oh, in California tonight, the big Gold Cup weekend at the Silver Dollar Speedway gets going with the Pacific Sprint Cup Invitational. Tonight's show includes the Sprint Car Challenge Tour 360s plus wingless sprint cars. Kyle Larson will be racing the wing portion of the night. Andy Forsberg is the current Sprint Car Challenge Tour points leader over Tony Gomes and Ryan Robinson. Those 3 all have wins this season, as does Shane Golobic, Justin Sanders, Tanner Carrick, Dominic Scelzi, Corey Day, and Ryan Bernal. After tonight's racing, we'll have 2 split field prelim nights for the World of Outlaws, with Saturday's finale paying $25,000 to win. If you want to tune in tonight, we're having one of those weird streaming weekends. The racing will be live on Flow tonight, and then the remainder of the Gold Cup weekend with the Outlaws will be live over on Dirt Vision. Before we close out today, a quick thank you to Tom Deary and PRI for the new decals on the sticker board. If you're watching them, I'm pointing them right now. I've done a really crap job filling that thing up, so I appreciate the help from Mr. Deary and PRI. If you have suggestions for stickers and decals I should add, feel free to drop me a comment, and I'll go procure some more of those. If you want other dirt racing podcasts this week, Winged Nation has Devin Borden, Tim Schaefer, and Mark Dobmeyer. The Dirt from Knoxville has Chad Morgan, and there is a new episode of the Dirt Reporters from Dirt on Dirt. To see the full list of shows and episodes, head over to dirttracker.com/podcasts. And there are 4 shows on today's streaming schedule. Like I said, Flow Racing has the Dirt Late Model Dream from Eldora and the Sprint Car Challenge Tour from Silver Dollar Speedway. They've also got Flow 24/7 as usual. The IMSA Super Nationals also continue over on Speed Sport. That one is pay-per-view. There are no subscriptions to the Speed Sport stuff. To see the full daily streaming schedule with links to watch, visit dirttracker.com/watch tonight. That's it for the show today. Have a good Wednesday. Thanks everybody for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow for more Dirt Tracker Daily.